So self-determination program is the new way of delivering service. Traditional way was less flexible. There are a lot of rules, and you have to only provide service who are contracted with regional center. And self-determination program is you can hire anybody basically, and it gives a lot of flexibility. It's very much tailored to the individual needs.
So we've been Marie's been a client of Alta's since birth. And so we have utilized the services from the educational perspective, and then when she turned 22, the adult services. And now she's 37. And we work very closely with Alta because Maria's needs constantly change. And so with those needs, I interact with Maria's service coordinator to ensure, can we meet those needs, or if not, what can we do to support her continued growth?
Maria, what are your goals in life?
I get up every day in the morning.
Getting up in the morning?
No, cleaning up.
Uh-huh.
And then you wash yourself and you just clean up the house and wash your clothes. You clean up.
It's different from traditional programming, number one. And when I first heard about it, I was very excited because traditional programming, there are wonderful programs out there, but they have gaps in there that don't meet my daughter's needs. Even though the staff try, because of her special needs, there's a lot of gaps in there. As you saw, she'll always say no, no. And so the staff will take that as a no, and then she's remained sitting or sleeping in there. And it may take 5 to 10 minutes to get her moving. So with self-determination, I was able, with Maria's needs identified, we were able to come up with a plan to fill in those gaps. And the regional center then provided the funding for those services and the staff that Maria felt comfortable working with in order to meet her needs. So I felt that this was a wonderful opportunity to move forward and address really what she wanted to do, when she wants to do it, and how she wants to do it with whom. It's really not even a program, it's really a set of principles that they have developed that we move towards.
So self-determination is to honor what the individual, what's important to individual. And there is a difference between important to and important for. That's a very important distinction. And I think regional center was providing service that we think it's important for them, like safety and health. But important to them is like based on what they decide is important, even if it's maybe risky, it's not maybe the ideal for a public standard, but that's what's important for them. And that's very, I think it's something we're missing. People with autism or people with developmental disability, like have their different way of thinking. But what's important to them doesn't seem to be important to most people or other people, but it is very important.
I think that the SDP program is a what if of all possibilities that you would want your child or your loved one to be in, because it gives you those opportunities to do the things, for your child to do the things that he or she wants to do. And they're able to do it. Before that wasn't the case. You could hire a staff of his or her choosing to take them to a basketball game where, that was impossible before, or to go to a job, take them and help mentor them. But there is work there. And as I said, staff come and go, so you have to, you're constantly developing and working the program so that your loved one gets better and achieves more. But it's not for everyone. You know, some people prefer the traditional programs because it meets their needs.
Wait a second, Maria.
You know,
That's what I told you?
And they're perfect for them
Oh.
and can function within those parameters. For Maria, we went through, I don't know, 8 to 12 programs, looked at them all, and some of them just could not meet her needs. She had to be independent, go from point A to point B by herself. Didn't work, large groups. But for others, that is very good, and they thrive and they succeed. But for my daughter, that wasn't the case, and that's why, you know, I was willing to do what I need to do in order that she has a better life for her future.